everyone, welcome to my channel, and I hope everyone is having a lovely Christmas break. We are going to start on forecast now for 2025. So I have got the Gilded Tarot on the table, my royal cards, and we are going to be reading about Sophie and Edward. So the Duke and the Duchess, of Edinburgh. Yeah, I mean the Choir Achievers. So look, absolutely lovely on Christmas Day, walking to church, as did they all. I am a little bit one-sided, but it was great to see. Yeah, there's not a great lot of news, just going back from the Christmas reading that I know, so we're going to follow on with the forecast. So cards, 2025 for Sophie and Edward. All right. Okay, so what I do is each quarter, okay, normally I would go around on a bigger table, but I'm just going to go each quarter down the page. So we've got the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so so this is March. So this is January, February, March, okay, for people that aren't used to my 12-month forecast. This is a normal spread that I do for YouTube. Or recording because of the size that is required. Okay, so the good news is that they have slowly recovered from their grieving from our dear late Queen. That is the good news. More so the Sophie, because basically I think she can easily be on the cusp. Yes, she's basically the right on the cusp, the 20th of January. So she could be either, but I'm going to run with this because we are reading about Sophie and Edward. So her card has come straight up. The fact that it's negative shows possibly a little bit of toxic energy that has upset her or will upset her in the next 3 months, sadly, with the Eight of Wands. This is in the environment. It's also internet, it's also in the air. So anything that could be social media, there could be something nasty, and that's going to upset her. She's not going to be very happy about that. But because she is an Aquarian, she will speak out. She won't be like, the rest and yeah, never say never. She will speak out. And I do believe that they tried that sometime, mainstream media tried that last year sometime, and Edward spoke out. So our quiet achievers are more than capable of finding their voice when they need to, and they won't hold back. So maybe that can be a warning to mainstream media. Play nicely with the Edinburghs because they've gotten over their grieving, which is great. It is great. Yeah. All right, so moving into April and May and then June. So we've got the first 6 months here, and we've got the Star reverse, we've got Six of Swords, and we've got the Two of Wands. So because of all the negative impact on what happened, I would say with the Eight of Wands, it's in the environment, more probably mainstream media. Because of the negative impact, there was some sort of deal, but they may have cancelled it. So I do know with the royals that they definitely do have some sort of, I don't know, unsaid treaty or maybe a signed contract. I don't know how things are done there. I just know that on the UK media side of things that they do basically not report a great lot about the royals if there's some sort of agreement in place. It looks like that what's going to happen in the first the first quarter up till March about Sophie, it will be about Sophie, that there's not going to be some sort of deal there, and they may be following, and this is just something that I've got straight away, they may be following along the lines of what the whales are doing, and they're going to look after their own, well, let me see, photos, because they've already had something being declared that, they basically did a gruesome twosome, and they didn't. They didn't at all, and I think this is actually affecting them in the first quarter. They're going to concentrate on possibly doing their own and or liaising with whoever helps the whales kind of thing, allegedly entertainment purposes only, because Sophie wants to move in calm water. She doesn't want this. They don't need this, they've already gone through the dark times, and after taking such a long time of grieving, and sadly they have taken Edward has taken a horrible long time of grieving. He doesn't want these dark times anymore. This, I think, will, because Edward is the way he is, it could throw him back a little bit backwards with the dark times. It'd be fantastic if it was upright, but it's not. It's reversed. But consolation is that Sophie's going, and being the Queen of Swords, she will be more than capable of doing it, step up to play and say, hey, that's it, we're going into calmer waters, and we're not dealing with these clowns that are reporting that, we did something just to honour the late Queen and Prince Philip. I think this is their major focus at the moment. It would appear so anyway. So now we go into July, August, and September. So now we're basically 9 months into the year, and we've got the Four of Pentacles reversed, we've got Justice upright, we've got the Five of Swords. Okay, well, you know what? It's going to probably take them about 3 months before they actually see any sort of justice from what has been reported the previous 6 months. And this is going back, I could be wrong, but it's probably going back to offending them on what they said with their Christmas release card, or whatever. They are going to win, but it's just going to be a win. It's not going to be winning the war. Sadly, it would appear, and I'm noticing a lot on UK mainstream media, I really don't know what's happening, but for some unknown reason, it's it's like attack the royals, and I don't know what's happening. There's some of the reports that are coming through. It's weird, especially GB or whatever it's called. I've even actually had a go at them, saying, come on, do better. So I would say they're going to seek some sort of justice. Again, it wouldn't surprise me in the least that though they will be the only royals that will seek justice. They could put a cease and desist. This is some sort of court to go into calmer waters. For some unknown reason, it looks like that the mainstream media is going to up whatever the Edinburghs are going to do, and they're not going to have it. The Edinburghs are not going to have it. They are actually they're not going to, stay quiet, as I said. They're not going to do that. They're going to release it, definitely. They're going to get what they want off their chests, and especially with the Queen of Swords, again, because it's all about speaking her truth, and she can cut through the truth, especially being reversed. You don't want to cross the Queen of Swords when she's reversed, let me tell you that. So this bit of excitement for the quiet achievers. Okay, so going into the 12 months, so October, November, December, we've got the Devil reverse at play, we've got the Knight of Wands reverse, and we've got the Nine of Cups. And washing through it, we have the Fool reverse. So, let me see. Is there a Devil? Well, again, because she's on the cusp, it is only one day. Sophie could be the Devil as well, but it's reverse. So where I would be going with this, especially with the Knight of Wands as well, some sort of negative change, but they are more than worthy here. The Nine of Cups, we've got the Nine of Cups here, and then heading into 12 months, there will be some sort of change, but it's some sort of negative change, sadly. But the Devil is also at play, but he's also unhinged as well. So if that is not Sophie, which I don't believe it is, I think she resonates more with being an Aquarian and being the Queen of Swords herself than an actual Capricorn, which is, one day possibly 2, depending on, what dates you look at. I don't think that they're going to be foolish. They could be. The cards are saying that they could be foolish with some sort of deal that was offered, but I think they probably will just retreat, is what I'm getting. It could be rinse and repeat from the Five of Cups if it's not played all correctly. It would appear that they will have some sort of, how can I say it, some sort of argument with the mainstream media, or someone that's putting things out in the air with the Eight of Wands going all the way down, so they're not going to make that deal. Then, of course, you have some sort of small victory, but you've still got the devil at play here. So once I've finished going through, then I do a quick summary going down as well. So that would be insinuating that for some unknown reason, sadly, they may have to seek justice because of the negative change against them. It is some sort of action, because it's wands, it's doing things, it's trying to manifest something, but it's not working, and they are well and truly more than worthy to speak their truth, because they don't want this dark times anymore. They've gotten over the grieving. They don't need the dark times now coming on just after it's taken them so long to, look good, especially yesterday our time, or the time of the reading, they looked lovely. Edward looked like he was finally dealing with it, and then you've got that horrible mainstream media report. It's just fake and wrong on many levels. So it's actually upset them. They could end up fighting come 6 months later, but they won't hesitate to fight back. Definitely won't hesitate to fight back. Mainstream media. Let's see what happens in the first couple of months into next year, and see if they, because all of this could be behind the scenes too. You never know. Let's just see if this mainstream media decides to continue to attack Sophie and Edward when they do something, and at this stage it looks like that they are. But maybe come almost within 6 months of it, or just after, heading into 9, say around about the 8th month, so to speak. There's going to be something. So around about August there's going to be something, and it will be a small win. It will be a small win, but in 12 months' time it doesn't look like that. Mainstream media have learned, sadly. But let's just see. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed my first forecast for 2025, and of course it's Boxing Day. I'm going to try and get it up tonight for you, and I will continue on with the other senior royals and the following days leading up till New Year. Okay, please like, share and subscribe, and again, have a lovely happy Boxing Day, and Merry Christmas if it's still Christmas where you are by the time this comes up. Bye.